What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today on JD Cars, we're going to be installing some sweet new Nitto Ridge Grappler tires on our Copart Toyota Tacoma project. Alright, this is going to be a super quick, super hectic intro. I got to get down to East Coast Tire in Gloucester to get these new tires swapped onto the Tacoma behind me here. But just for a little bit of background, the previous owner slapped the biggest tires you could onto the stock suspension without adding any spacers, any lift kit, and with only just a tiny bit of rubbing at full lock. It appears that tire size was 265, 75, 16, and the previous owner went with the Nitto Trail Grapplers. I believe these tires are now 5 years old. They are extremely bald, some more than others, but it's time for new rubber. Nitto Ridge Grapplers, same exact size, 265, 75, R16. Didn't really want to go too aggressive at all. I like the fitment. It's pretty much flush with the body lines as it is right now, as you can see here. So if we want to beef it up a little bit in the future, yeah, we can add spacers, we can do a lift kit, but I wanted to keep things pretty subtle, so I think this is going to be a good size for us. Without any further ado, let's get these bad boys loaded up into the bed, get on down to East Coast Tire, and get them swapped out.
Alright folks, we're back, and I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot to film anything after installing these tires. That was months ago at this point, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I immediately went off-roading after getting these tires installed on the Tacoma here. I couldn't help myself. But before we get into the actual performance of these tires, let's talk about the looks. If I'm being completely honest, at least half the reason I picked the Nitto Ridge Grappler was probably because of its looks. These are a really good looking tire. They have an aggressive side lug, which not only looks good, but serves some good functional off-road purpose for getting better traction off-road. And the actual tread pattern itself on the Ridge Grappler is pretty aggressive looking. It has a lot of sharp edges and shapes, which honestly makes it look a lot more aggressive than it is. When you check it out up close, the tread isn't actually that deep. I mean, it's plenty deep enough. It's like half a finger deep, but very precise measurement. But I don't know. That's kind of what's magical about the Ridge Grappler here, is it has this really good looking tread, which, side note, looks super good when it's covered in dirt. I don't know, like, if that's just me, but I love the look of the tread on these when they have some dirt on them. And so they look really good, but the performance is possibly even more impressive than that, because while they look really aggressive like a mud tire, very similar to the Nitto Trail Grappler that we had on the JKU, they aren't as noisy, they don't wear down as much, and they're not as soft as a mud tire. They're a really good, well-balanced tire that can truly do everything. They grip really well on the road. They don't feel like gum, like sliding all over the place. They're very responsive tires, very quiet and comfortable on the road, but at the same time, these things have never gotten me stuck off-road, and they performed extremely well through last winter in the snow. I was able to drive with no problem, even in two-wheel drive on the truck here. I was able to drive the entire winter through snowstorms. I had no worries at all. And I think that's what makes the Ridge Grappler a great choice. It's a really well-balanced, very well-priced, affordable tire that not only performs well, but looks really good too. So I can say, after owning and driving two vehicles with Nitto Trail Grapplers and Nitto Ridge Grapplers now, unless you're doing a lot of wheeling with your vehicle in mud, or you really, really want that aggressive, deep tread look, you don't really need the Trail Grapplers. I think the Ridge Grappler is the way to go if you're doing maybe like 75% on-road, 25% off-road. Then the Ridge Grappler is probably the best choice for you, because you really don't need the Trail Grappler. And to be honest, the Trail Grappler didn't perform as well in the snow on road. I think probably because it had less contact due to the bigger spacing and deeper spacing of the treads. So it kind of just picked up snow more than biting through it. So I don't know, those are my thoughts. That's my review on the Nitto Ridge Grapplers here. I think they're a great tire. Absolutely no complaints so far. But I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts. So if you've ever had Nitto Trail Grapplers or Ridge Grapplers, let me know about your experience down below. As always, also feel free to leave any questions you may have down there. Stay tuned for more Tacoma videos to come. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on JD Cars.